The number one question I get from people is, how do you know you're living the right life? How do you know you're being your authentic self, your true self? How do you know you're not making the wrong decision or the right decision? How do you know this is the person for you? How can I live my authentic life? People, I constantly hear us wishing and dreaming of a life that we could have, that maybe we'd be happier in, maybe more fulfilled in. And, even when I was a kid, I couldn't wait to get to high school. Then I got to high school, I couldn't wait to get to college. I got to college, I couldn't wait to graduate and get a grown job. But it's almost like my entire life, I was always dreaming of the future because I knew in the future I would have that thing that would finally make it all click. And today's thought is actually focused around supporting you in the pursuit of your authentic self and how questioning life's assumed priorities can set you free. What truly matters in life? This question isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a profound inquiry that shapes our every action, decision, and thought. It's a quest to understand value, purpose, and meaning in a world that is constantly evolving. As we navigate through our daily lives, we're often caught in a delicate balance between work and leisure, between today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. When I wake up each day, a part of me silently declares that my work holds more significance than my moments of rest. But is this truly the case? If I prioritize leisure, yet work tirelessly to afford a certain lifestyle, aren't I just chasing tomorrow's pleasures at the expense of today's joys? The conundrum is not unique to me, it's a universal struggle. Many of us are tirelessly working under the belief that one day we will find rest and contentment. We cling to our jobs, our relationships, and our material possessions as if they define our very existence. They become our security blanket, our identities. But in this relentless pursuit, we often lose sight of what bridges us true happiness. The culture we live in, especially in the West, has taught us to seek external security. We dress a certain way, live in houses, and avoid the unknown, all in an effort to fit into a societal mold. But in doing so, are we truly living? When we encounter someone who breaks these norms, our reactions reveal much about our own insecurities. If we are confident and content with our choices, why would the path of another cause us distress? Throughout life, I've realized that my strongest reactions, be it anger or unwarranted sympathy, surface when I am most unsure about my own choices. It's a mirror reflecting my inner turmoil, a signal that perhaps I am not as aligned with my true self as I thought. In moments of discontent, when we wish for a different reality, it's crucial to ask ourselves why. What is inherently wrong with this moment? Our feelings of inferiority or dissatisfaction are often rooted in subjective assumptions. We can't change the objective facts of our lives, but we can alter our subjective interpretations. Value is a relative concept. It only exists in reference to something else. Just because society agrees on the value of something doesn't make it inherently valuable. It's just a shared subjective interpretation. Every moment up until now has been objectively perfect in its own way. It is our thoughts and perceptions that add a subjective flavor to it. But imagine for a moment if you knew nothing of the world's expectations and norms. How liberating, how blissfully content could you be in your pure, unadulterated existence? In our journey to find what matters most, it's essential to look inward. The external world is fleeting, ever changing, and often out of our control, but our inner world, our thoughts, our beliefs, our values is where true transformation can occur. By understanding and aligning with our inner selves, we unlock the potential to live a life that is not just successful by societal standards, but one that is deeply fulfilling and purposeful. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery, let us remember that the most profound answer often lie within us. They're waiting to be uncovered in the quiet moments of reflection, in the honest conversations with ourselves, and in the courageous steps we take towards living a life truer to our inner calling. The quest to determine what matters most is not just a pursuit of external achievements or societal validation. It's a deeply personal journey of understanding our own values, beliefs, and desires. It's about finding harmony between our inner world and the external realities, and in doing so, crafting a life that resonates with authenticity, purpose, and joy. Let us embrace this journey with an open heart and a curious mind, for it is in this exploration that we find our true selves and the true essence of life. In this new year, I hope you wake up. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I think that a lot of us think that we're living the life of our dreams. We might say, hey, I want to make the right decision, but I feel good about what I've chosen. But what you'll notice, and what I noticed in my own life is, sometimes I'd look at people with pity as if the decisions they made were bad, but I never asked if it was what they wanted in their life. But now that I am actually in an aligned space, I actually try to learn about other people's perspectives to see what I want to add to my life. I used to get angry with people when they questioned the life that I chose to live. I got frustrated when people talked about not wanting to get married or not wanting to have kids or not wanting to do certain things, because the truth of the matter was I didn't 100% know why I wanted to do those things. I just knew that's what I was going to do. And if you ask me questions on why it mattered, if you ask me questions on why I thought that they should do it, it was just already accepted. You see, everything in life that we feel is inferior or is better than what maybe we have in the moment is based in an idea of the other thing existing. If all we knew was the one, then there wouldn't be anything else to be excited about or sad about or whatever the case is. We would just be there in the moment, living our lives to the best of our ability. But we get so caught up on the idea of what someone else has, whether it's traveling or being in a relationship or just something looking better than where we are right now in this moment. And you have to ask yourself, if you're looking at what someone else has, I'll never forget this. This woman told me that on a TikTok live. She was like, I really just wish I could be free. I wish I could just leave this whole system, but I can't because I have kids. And I said, do you believe that leaving the system and being free is a better way to live than the way you live right now? And she said, yes. And I said, then why would you work to keep your kids in the system that you're saying you believe is inferior if you really do believe that thing to be true? And the truth of the matter is, she likes the idea of freedom. She likes the idea of what that might be able to bring her. But she's not 100% sure if it really is better. She just liked talking about how it could be better. Because the truth is if you really believed in your heart that there was a better way to live than the way that you live right now, you just go. Why wouldn't you? Like, how many times in your life have you believed something is objectively better in your mind? Granted, it's still subjective, but your belief is, you know what, this is better. Why would you not take that journey? Why would you not take those steps? Ask yourself what matters most to you. Ask yourself what you would do if no one else was looking, and do it. Live that life and enjoy it. Don't do it because you're saying, oh, I'm not good enough. Don't try to lose weight because you just think that you're fat. Don't try to beat yourself up and put yourself into submission to become who you want to be. Love yourself enough to say, I'm going to do this because I believe it's best for me. And I'm excited, elated to be here living this life. Because all we have is this moment. It's not about the end result. It's not about the goals you're trying to hit. It's about this moment. And if what you want most is to be more healthy, go to the gym. Eat a little bit better. If what you want is to be in a healthy relationship, take the steps. Ask the questions. If what you want most is freedom, ask yourself, why would you choose anything else? I love y'all. If you love this chapter, this thought, make sure to pre-order the book. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment. I love you. And until next time, peace.